happy to do that, as well as if you have any questions for her right at this time would be the perfect. For instance, where did you run?
Well, I can tell you a little bit about the whole day. I ran in the town of Odessa, which is halfway between Kingston and Napanee, and there were 4 of us running there. Everyone asked me, how did you get picked to run? I was checking my Hotmail one day, and up pops up this little window from RBC, Royal Bank of Canada, saying, enter here to get your chance to be a torchbearer. And what they wanted to know was how were you helping your community, your environment, your fellow Canadians. And so I just popped in a little entry ballot of how I had just built a house and how we had made it very environmentally friendly. We have low emissions in our heating. We had a double wall insulation system and all that. And I thought, okay, I'll just take a chance and I'll send that in. And lo and behold, 5 weeks later, I got this email saying, you've been selected to be a torchbearer. Wow. It was very exciting. You can imagine. When we got there, it really didn't hit me until we were all sitting in the Odessa police station. And there was, we were waiting for the van to take us out to where we were going to start running. And there was a woman there who was talking to us, and we were all introducing ourselves to each other and telling our stories. And she said, well, let me put it this way to you. She said, everyone in the whole world knows about the Olympic flame and what it represents. It represents the courage, the determination, the athleticism of all these athletes from all around the world. And it only ever burns in one place at one time. And for that brief moment, it's in your hands. And so that was really exciting for us all. We thought, wow, what an honor, what a privilege to be holding that torch and helping it across the country. And so this is the torch. And you're welcome to come up and hold it if you like. It represents a lot. There's a lot of symbolism behind the torch. It is long to represent the vastness of our country, the size of our country. It is curved in the shapes of the landscape of the hills. And it has these white grooves in it, all along both sides, that represent the marks that are made by the Olympic athletes' equipment, the skis, the skates, the luges, as they go through the snow. It has the Olympic symbol, which is the inukshuk, and it has the Olympic motto, which is with glowing hearts. And on the back, it has a little flag, and which we were to carry in our left hand, facing our hearts, to show our patriotism for our country. It weighs about 3 pounds. It's not very heavy. There were 12,000 made by a company called Bombardier in Montreal, and there were 5 people that made all 12,000 torches. Somewhere on the inside of my torch is the signature of the person who made my torch. I can never light it again. After I ran, I opened it up and took out the butane container that was in it, and then closed it back up again, so it can never be lit again. You can see that it contains all the black soot, which I won't wash off because it's still the soot of the Olympic flame. And so that's it. I can tell you just a little bit about it. There were, here, I have some facts here for you. In the Olympic relay, there were 12,000 people carrying the torch. And did everybody see it being lit the other night? Yeah. Yeah, that was quite a show. It traveled 45,000 kilometers, twice across Canada. It was the longest torch relay ever in Olympic history. Over 1,000 communities and places of interest in nearly 200 community celebrations helped to share its spirit. Its journey lasted 106 days, traveling through all 13 provinces and territories. And they made sure that it was in reach of 90% of the population of all of Canada could drive within 1 hour to see the torch. So they tried to really make it accessible to everyone so that everyone could take part in the torch relay. This is the outfit I was given, and my red mittens. Who else has red mittens? Oh, cool red mittens. Mine are a little different because yours have fleece on the maple leaf on the inside. Mine have this no-stick stuff that you get on the bottom of those slippers that don't fly, and that's so that I didn't rock the torch while I was carrying it. So, does anybody have any questions about the torch or the Olympic run?
How far did you actually run then? What was
Only 300 meters.
Oh, okay.
Everyone who carried the torch carried it for 300 meters, and they did that so that more and more people could carry it. I ran for about the first 200 meters, and then I had 4 RCMP officers running with me, and I said, "Can I walk?" Because I didn't want it to be over so fast. I wanted to enjoy the moment, so I walked the last part of it. Yes?
How many islands did you have to go through?
How many what?
Islands.
Islands? No islands. Just down one street. Yes.
How big was the flame?
That's a good question. The flame started right here, started coming out right here, and came out the whole top of it and ended right here. And they did that so that when I was running with it, it looked like a flag. So it just shot right out the back like this. And I carried it really high so I didn't catch my hair on fire. Any other questions? Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for